So just to show you, this guy is just twisting out. I mean, it's not working. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Motorcycle Rewind. And today we're dealing with stripped out screw heads. You guys ever have a quick job like, let me change the clutch cable, and you go to pull off the cover so you can replace the cable, and you realize that the previous owner just gnawed them up. I'm going to show you what I do to try to get these off. I guess this is basically what I'm going to use to get started on this. A good hammer, this extension, and I'll show you why I need that, this impact, and then eventually, hopefully, just a JIS screwdriver. So the first thing I'm going to do is take my extension. I'm really using this bit right here. I'm going to go right here on the head of the screw and try to see if I can pound this back down to get me more of the shape it's supposed to be. More like this, less like that. So taking this and then just walloping it. See, now I'm getting better. And then just keep hitting it back down. Okay, I'm going to take this little bit right here, stick it in right there, and then just tap it back in to get my threads, the head a little bit better. Now I'm going to smack it some more. We'll try again. Yep, we'll go one more time. There's probably a better tool than this extension for me to use, but I don't know exactly what that is, but I have the extension, so it works out pretty good. Now let me get this. That's what I want to get to where when I tap in this bit, it stays. Because in that way I know I'm getting it really good. I mean, I've got the edges back where they go. I'm connecting everywhere. This bottom one a little bit more. And let me just tap this guy in again. See how we're doing. And you can do this with, see, that's in good. So now let's try. And like I was going to say, you can do this with the screw heads when they're off. If you end up getting them off, you can put them in a vise and just tap them flat so you can actually use them again. Now, with the JIS, now it just comes right out. It looks like it's bent. And if I have to, I'll replace it. But yeah, that guy came right out. Now, we just have to do it 3 more times. This guy, because it sticks out, I can just if they're in a spot, you can just get to them. Let me do this. Now, see if I can get that in. This one's pretty gnarled up. I guess if I had a punch that was just solid all the way down, that would work out really good. The extension works good because it allows me to get into tighter spaces. See, it's still not there. Let me see. May not be ready yet, but let's see. Oh, wow, we're out. And sometimes just smacking on the screw, it loosens it up. So we've got 2 more. So just to show you, this guy is just twisting out. I mean, it's not working. I said it's not, but okay, let's see if we can tap that guy in there. See if that's better. Not yet. Let's keep going. Oh, that's gonna be pretty good. Oh, good. We're out. So far, we're 3 for 3. It's always the last one that gets you, though, right? That one's gonna be a little harder. This one's gonna be a little harder because we got the foot peg in the way to be able to get down to that, but hopefully we can. Okay, I got the foot peg flipped up so I can get to it. It may not stay up, so let's see. This is tough here. This is why a JIS screwdriver is so important. There we go. I think we're getting it. Yeah, let's see what it looks like. This guy's gonna be tough to get in. Okay, so I have an old screwdriver just in case I run into something like this. And a couple of really good whacks. And then we'll take our JIS screwdriver and we'll come in here. Oh, look at that. 4 for 4. We're crushing it. We'll clean these screw heads out and I'll show you what I mean by we'll do it in the vise and clean these up a little bit more. Okay, so I have these 4 screws right here. Just have them pressed down, have the vise in, and you can see how they're pretty rough. And so I'm a reuser, so let's get the hammer out. Let me see if I can tighten this up a little bit more. Okay. And then we're just going to start, and I want to try to get them as flat as possible and try to close up this, I guess you call it the plus sign, the little head. I want to close it up as much as possible. See how wide this one is compared to these two here. So let's see if we can close them up. And just gonna smack them all. Guys, I don't know if this is the right way to do things, but I've been very fortunate in doing this, so been able to save them. So then I get my bit, the same bit I was using earlier. I normally use a bit that comes with the impact driver, but I can't find it, so because they're a little harder. And you see, this is exactly what I want, to where it won't come out, which is good. Plus, it's got a bunch of garbage in there. So let me go again. Yeah, that's it. See, I'm almost like I'm taking the destroyed threads and now cutting new ones after I just smack it in. And you guys may be saying, well, Eric, it's going to weaken the head of the screw or whatever. Maybe it will. But what's the torque rating on these things? I mean, they're not supposed to be torqued down like crazy, so I don't think... See, that one's still a little rough. So is this one. These two look really good. Let me pull those two out. Those two look really good. Okay, now that I have these two left, let's smack these down again. And let's get this guy in here. Yeah. Let's try again. Yeah, that's pretty good. Now let's try this one. Yeah, that's good. That's what I want. Yeah. Yeah, I'll screw that on. Let's see if we can get this one a little bit more. Yeah, both of them are good. Let's see if I can just kind of tap down some of the sharp edges. So the next step, I just want to chalk it in this drill, because now I just want to clean up the heads. A little Scotch-Brite. And then they look like that. Come on. They're not perfect, but they're way better than they were. And they're not stuck anymore. So again, just chalking it in. And I can smooth out the top if I wanted to get that a little bit better, but I'm not that concerned. Next one. Oh, oh, I need that. There you go. And then the last one. Yep. Tuck it in. There we go. So guys, we went from this to this. Totally usable. Works out good in pretty quick. Didn't take a whole lot of time. And most importantly is now we can get the clutch cover off so I can change the clutch cable. Guys, you can easily buy new hardware, but I've got to get those off, right? I've got to get them off. So is there a way that I can do it and then still end up without having to buy hardware? I could get these a little cleaner if I wanted to, but by the time you put them back on the bike, you're not even going to notice it. And now they're perfectly serviceable. You can use them and it works out good. And it cost us no money. Took a little elbow grease. And I was able to do this with stuff we all have. We've got a hammer, maybe an extension, if not borrow one from your neighbor, an old screwdriver, and then I had the only other thing I used was this JIS and just a bit to pound in. I don't care about this bit, so that's why I don't mind that. You can see how it's all, the ends are pretty destroyed anyway. So I use it, I'm not worried. This is an old screwdriver. But for what I did to it, it's still a functioning screwdriver. I didn't destroy it. But that's all we used. And we're able to go to usable screws all over again. Worked out pretty good. No, guys, let me know down below. How do you get out strip screw heads, and then do you repair them? Is there something else you do? I just want to know. Guys, I'm not an expert. I'm just a guy in his garage, and this may be the wrong thing, but it looks pretty right to me. So guys, I want to thank you for watching yet another episode of Motorcycle Rewind, and do me a favor, like, tag, share, and follow us on Instagram at Motorcycle Rewind, and go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thanks again, guys, and have a great day.